Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for an overwhelming response on my video yesterday where I taught you how to read this card, which is Divine Timing, from this deck, the Angel Guide by Kyle Gray. And today I will be teaching you how to read this card, which is Opportunity and Change. So in case if you are somebody who is interested in learning how to read angel and oracle cards without relying on the guidebook, because honestly speaking, these guidebooks have very standard messages, and if we want to go a little deeper, we want to trust our intuition more, then we should be really looking at the imagery, at the colors, and be then giving a reading. So sometimes if you don't want to learn tarot, this is also a great tool to give predictions and to do reading for others. So if you are new to my channel, my name is Dr. Parinaz Mehta. I'm an astrologer, tarot card reader, and a family constellation facilitator, and I'm also a trauma informed coach. So there are a couple of things I practiced around regression, inner child healing also, and I'm going to create a series of video which will help you in learning how to read these cards. So if you are new to my channel, stay subscribed, because every day I'm going to come up with a new video where I will be teaching you how to read these cards. So let's begin. And what we will be learning today is this particular card, right? So I'm just going to keep this card right over here, and so that when I teach, you at least have a look at it. So first things first, I want you to look at this card, and I want you to notice this angel before anything else. Okay, and if you look at this angel, she's directly looking at you. Okay, neither is she looking upward, neither is she looking sideways. She's just directly looking at you, and not by passing at you. She's not looking through you, she's looking at you. And she has this very weak, a very nice smile, like as if she is saying that, and she has those hands ahead where she is giving you a sort of an invitation, where she's telling you, I have been waiting for you. Okay, and so whenever in a card reading a figure meets a gaze directly, like if the figure is looking at you directly, it means that the message is very personal. It's not a general guidance, it's speaking specifically to the person who is holding this card or who has asked the question right now. That's specifically meant for the client, or if you're doing a reading for yourself, it would be meant for you. Now look at her expressions. What do you feel when you look at her? Okay, everyone will have a different feeling, so I want you to tap into the feeling. So if you have a journal with you, if you can just write it down. If you don't have a journal, pause this video, bring a book, and notice how this card makes you feel. So if you don't have the card right now with you, you can just pause the screen, look at this card, and write down how you genuinely feel. Okay, because this angel right over here is warmly smiling, she's very genuine, and there's nothing knowing in that smile. Like she already, she can already see what is coming for you, and she likes what she sees. Okay, so this is a very positive card. So I want you to pause this video and write down, how do you feel when you look at her? That's very important. More than what I am telling you, it's very important how you trust, and what does your body reveal to you about this card. Okay, so this will tell you immediately the energy of this card. Okay, now looking at this card, it clearly is telling me that it's very positive, very welcoming, and very certain. And whatever is changing or opening right now, this angel already knows that things are working out. Okay, look at where she's standing. She's grounded, she's not floating above the clouds, she's not descending from somewhere. She's right here, she's with you at your level. So this also means that whenever this card comes up, the client or the person has a support of the angel, and the angel is standing with the client. This is very significant, because it means, it is also telling us that that the opportunity that the client may be asking of is not very far away, and it's not abstract, and it's not someday. It means that the opportunity is right here, it's tangible, it's in the physical world, it has manifested, and it is something you can actually reach out and take. Yes, look at her clothing. So you will see the colors of royal blue, gold, very intricate patterns. And blue is a color of spirituality. It speaks truth, it speaks about divine connection, it speaks about trust. And gold is also the divine intelligence and sacred value. And the integrate patterns tell us what is being offered and what has been crafted with care. So this opportunity that the client may be inquiring, or the situation that the client may be inquiring, is not something random. It is designed for them. So if the opportunity, if it's a job, if it's a relationship, it clearly means that it is designed for them. Okay, so now I want you to look at the wings. Do you see the wings? Yes. And what we first see is that the wings are slightly open, complete, and they're little they're very full. You don't see cuts anywhere, or you don't see that they're breaking anywhere, which means that things are open. There is not a single feather from this particular wing that has fallen off. You will see that in many card readings, wings represent the capacity for movement, for elevation, and also for going beyond what a person currently is at. So when wings are folded, the energy is still waiting, it's resting. And when the wings are open, like it is there in this card, it means everything is ready. The invitation is active, and the door is not just unlocked, but it's wide open. So you must have heard that sometimes the opportunities are right in our hand, but this card is that. It means that the opportunity is right in your hands and you need to utilize it. And you see that these wings are not white in color, neither are they very golden. They're full of colors: blue, greens, purples. I can see some reds also, gold. It's like an entire rainbow. Okay, so a single pair of wings is actually telling us that transformation has already happened, and it is a sign that the storm is behind you. So we all know what rainbow means. Rainbow generally comes up after a storm. So this means that the transformation has happened, the bad times are behind, and the opportunities are very potent. A rainbow generally has all colors, and it represents all possibilities that are available to a person in the universe. So if you have been asking, if a person has been asking you in which direction, which choice, which path, the card is telling you there are multiple possibilities exist for this person. The field is rich, and it's not one, but there are multiple options open. And there's something else that I want you all to focus. The rainbow is only visible when the light hits the water at the exact right angle. So which means it requires precise conditions. This also tells us that the opportunity that is appearing in this person's life right now is at the perfect timing. Everything is aligning. So this is a perfect opportunity that is presented to the person. And neither are they late, and neither have they missed it. They are exactly where they are meant to be. Right? Now I want you to look at the hands. Okay, you see in one hand, let's look at the left hand first. Okay, and what we essentially see is that in one hand she's holding like a very small glowing orb of light. It's not very obvious, it's like a spark, a luminous and small, and it tells us that she is presenting something to you, a gift, an idea, an opening. And notice it is small, it's not a blazing torch. Okay, it's not a firework, it's quiet, it's glowing. This is important because often opportunities arrive very quietly. They come as a small thought, a small nudge, a conversation that seems very casual, a door that opens just slightly. But if you are somebody who's very dramatic and is looking out for some dramatic signs of an opportunity to come, then that's not how it is. It is asking you to pay attention to those subtle, small, glowing signs that are already in front of you, like a phone call or a message, or somebody reminding you time and again of a situation or a place. Now look at the right hand. The palms are open and the fingers are slightly spread facing outwards. This is a universal gesture of offering and receiving. She is not clutching, she is not grasping, she is open. Together, these two hands give us a dual message that she's offering you a spark of light with one hand, and on the other hand, you need to receive what is coming with openness, no force, just being open. So, whenever this card comes up in your reading or your client's reading, you need to ask where in their life right now are they gripping too tightly, or where has the person closed the doors rather than instead of opening what is meant for them. Now, if you look at the background of the card, where people often stop paying attention, when they give like an angel card reading, people often stop looking at the background. But here is one of the richest information. It tells you about what is going on around for the client. Okay, now in this card you see that there is this green arch. Basically, it's the heart chakra, the color of growth. It's not dry, it's not a barren place. The environment surrounding this opportunity is very fertile, and the ground around them right now is rich enough for them to grow. There are trees also. Okay, you see some images of trees also. That is also abundance, that is also showing us growth without being uprooted. So which means whatever growth is coming, it is coming from stable foundation. There has been a lot of work that has been done for it, and it is coming from a stable foundation. Okay, now you will see that it looks like an early afternoon time, where there's a midday light. It's not exactly night, but it's like the golden hour, and the light makes look everything very beautiful. So the golden light hour is generally a favorable timing in angel readings. Okay, it also means that even when things feel uncertain, there is light around the situation. It's warm and it's very supportive. Okay, there are two birds also in this card. Okay, so birds generally represent freedom, movement, some kind of confirmation. Okay, and now the birds over here are not so the birds are in flight. That means something is in motion, something is moving forward towards you, a message is on the way, and energy is already traveling in the direction. Okay, and then there is one moon. If you can see, there's a crescent moon over here. So the crescent moon is a waxing moon, the phase of growth, where things actually build. Okay, it's not the beginning, but the right moment after the beginning, not full, but which is arriving, has not reached its peak. There is still more to come, so one should not judge what is arriving by its current size. Things are in their growing phase. The moon also speaks of cycles and timing, so this is not forcing the season, it is allowing the season. Things are growing on their own divine timeline. Now let's bring everything together. Okay, and whenever someone pulls this card, it clearly says that the angel is not hovering above you, that angel is standing with you. Whatever is shifting is beginning, it is here. One small movement has already started taking place in your life. Okay, and there are a lot of possibilities in front of the client. There are a lot of options that are going to come through, and things are not always in a yes or no format, and there is not a single door. There are multiple ways through which multiple paths that lead to the right one. Okay, the spark also means that when a small opportunity comes, or when there is a small glow, a phone call or a message, to not ignore it, but to make sure to utilize that opportunity, because that opportunity will open spaces. Very often it happens that we speak to somebody and they tell us, oh, this opportunity is right here, and that can be a great way of accessing abundance, right? So which means that these are small openings, small things that will lead to great outcomes. And the growth over here is also telling you that whatever opportunity is going to come towards you is very fertile, and that you are not going against the environment is with you. And the two birds also tell us that if I make the small movement, if I make that small call, or if I listen to that small nudge, then everything will start moving in the direction in which I want things to move. And the crescent moon tells you that things may not be very obvious, but they are growing. So one small movement is going to bring a lot of opportunity and change. So now that you have walked through this card, I want to give you the exact framework you can use every single time you pick a card. Start with the figure, look at the colors, look at the hands, look at the gestures, the background, and the overall feeling. Above all, the overall feeling, because it's your feeling that is going to separate you from another reader. You don't need to be a psychic to do this, you just need to be present. Slow down, look how the card is making you feel. It's showing up everything very beautifully. So many things are there. Write that down and give your interpretation. So the next time you pull this card, feel like you don't know what it means. Don't reach out for the guidebook. I personally don't like reading the guidebook. Sit with the image, look at the eyes, colors, like I said. This is the real gift. This is where you will strengthen your intuition. This is where you will start trusting your own intuition and your readings. So if this has resonated with you, save this video, because we are going to do almost all cards from this particular deck. Okay, and if this message has landed for you, do let me know in the comment section what do you think and how do you like my teaching, and I will see you in my next video. Also, if you haven't watched my previous video, I'm going to link it either here or in the description box, mostly in the cards over here, so you can watch that particular video. Okay, bye bye and see you in the next one.